by mistake. I was trying to get it set up and ready, and I hit the button to check to see if it was on the schedule and that type of thing. It's like 3, 2. I'm like, oh, okay, we're gonna start now. So yeah, that's how you like. Oh hey, we're live back at the factory in Wake Forest as your Raleigh Raptors once again take on the Queen City Royals. A rough matchup yesterday as your Raptors dropped a 4-1 loss to this Queen City team. Though one goal was an empty netter, and 2 of the goals sorry, I'm making room for Phoenix Lunsford, who's going through that way. Okay. So the Raptors will be short a player who played yesterday, as Hayden Driver, near the end of the game last night, took a 5-minute major and game misconduct when he grabbed the cage of one of the Queen City players in a scrum in front of the net. They don't like that. So again, that is a 5-minute major and a game misconduct. The 5-minute major wasn't a big deal near the very end of the game, but it's the game misconduct that got Scott basically ejected from the game and suspended for this game. However, joining the Raptors on the bench after several games not having him is Phoenix Lunsford, number 68. So we'll still have the same amount of players. The names will just slightly be different. Looks like at least 2 of the 3 officials are different for this game than yesterday's game.
I mean, you can. Maybe you want to start the game and then walk over and be period.
We may have a little bit of additional commentary from Hayden Driver, who is in the stands today. We'll see how well these mics work. We just come over and have a few words with him. Again, if you missed yesterday, this is a thing that the Raptors are doing this season for at least their home games. They're lining up before the game starts. Because again, if you watched yesterday's game, you can understand why we want to do this before the game starts and not at the conclusion. So 3 officials. In that case, you don't necessarily have linesmen, so to speak. You have one head official, that's the dude in the orange. And you have 2 additional officials. They kind of work as linesmen, but theoretically they should also have authority to make calls if needed to. Boys line up, ready to go. Queen City sends it around. Rogers goes to pick it up, misses. So Queen City will send it around the boards. Tight in the corner. Marsiglia has it behind the net. He sends it off the boards, bounces over the stick of Brown. So Lee will have to go back for it. Offsides, not offsides anymore. Rogers goes, dumps it in. They'll go chase. To the corner. Queen City sends it back the other way. Keener out there now, putting some additional pressure. Sent down. Icing waved off, and then not waved off. Who knows? Initially, the linesman had waved off the icing, but I believe the head official did signal it, as it should have been, because no one touched that puck. So we'll get another face-off, 14-10 in the first. Queen City sends it around the boards. Fisher goes to dig it out. Edwards in the corner. The Edwards and Keener. Corbett takes a shot up high. Keener sends it back to Amistadi. Amistadi cross ice, picked up by Fisher. Fisher can't handle the puck, but Edwards will bring it in. Edwards tries to send it. Everyone with a high stick, but no one actually touches it, so we move on. Sent down ice. And that's a whistle. So icing there, 13:33 left in the first. No score. Puck drops into the corner. Morris will go chase after it, but Queen City has it. Lunsford keeps it in and doesn't. Brady Scott with a little casual interference as a treat. Scott will bring it in. Tries to thread the needle. Cannot. Shot on goal. Blocked. Lunsford tries to keep it in. Does on the second effort. Heavy activity along the boards there. Sent around. Brown tries to keep it in. Lombardo will keep it in. Sent across. Morris keeps it in now. He goes to poke it forward. Goes off the stick. Morris still keeps it in. But it goes behind the net. Queen City has it. They'll attempt to break out. Goes off of a stick. Lunsford will chase after it. A little reverse check by Lunsford. And we're going to get an interference call because that's how it's going to go right now. Okay. Apparently when you reverse check someone who's going to nail you into the boards. So Lunsford joins me here in the penalty box. But we'll watch and see what's going on. Into the corner as the Raptors have a penalty to kill. Shot on net. Shot! What? A save by Perkins. Incredible save by Brian Perkins, stretching the whole body across. Sent around the boards. Can't see my corner. Block. Fisher gets a good job getting in there, but still through a good job by Stegall. Can't get it all the way out of the zone now. Queen City send it out to the point. Shot. And sent the other way. by the Raptors. That's icing, but it's legal because we're killing a penalty. Queen City at center ice. They send cross ice. They'll go recover. Queen City with a second effort. Shot on goal. Blocked by Perkins. Queen City has it in the corner. Send it out to the point. They'll dance. Sent behind the net. In front. Stegall takes it and sends it down ice again. Tick, 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 tick. Queen City has the puck once again. And they get it ice, do the zone entry here. Drop pass. Attempted pass over, but no one there. Now save by Perkins in front. Marsiglia tries to get it out, does not. 10 seconds remaining on the penalty. Sends around, shot on net, blocked. And that's the penalty, 5-on-5 hockey. Good kill there for the Raptors. Queen City's been in control of the puck almost that entire time. Sent down. Rogers goes to dig it out. He can't get it out, so Amistadi will have it. Rogers frustrated. Brown gets a piece of it, but Queen City has it behind the net. Drives it out in front. Cleared away. Queen City recovers. Blocked. Marsiglia sends it along the boards. Can't get it out of the zone. Knocked down by Brown. They might try an icing at this point just to get the line switched. Tried to get that into the corner. Still tied up. In front, blocked. Sent out. Marsiglia sends it over. Rogers will bring it down net, but knocked away by Queen City. And they'll go the opposite way. Partial line change, at least. Shot on net. Perkins can't see it. Luckily, it bounces away from the crease. Perkins pokes that one away as he couldn't reach the puck. Merritt and Fisher battling in front of the net. It's a short king battle. Now into the corner. Sends it to Corbett. Corbett will bring it out. He's got Fisher and Edwards with him. Corbett shoots it wide. Edwards will pick up the rebound. Now tied up along the boards. Hit from behind. That's going to be a penalty on Queen City. Edwards draws the call. And the Raptors will go on the power play. Two minutes for interference. And this morning's officials not taking any crap this time. The faceoff goes into the corner. Fisher goes to try to keep it up. Edwards skates down to try to recover. Still tied up. Edwards recovers the puck. Now goes into the corner. Tied up, sent to Fisher. Fisher sends it over. Picked up. Edwards will bring it in to Scott. Morris goes down. They'll send it out. And Scott will go chase. Raptors on the power play. We still have no score in this game. Flips it up. Nope, too far. That screech you just heard was from Brady Scott. We're getting older, our bodies are changing. Meanwhile, in Spain, your beloved Miami Dolphins 3, the team from Washington 3. Puck's then over to Lunsford. Lunsford will bring it out of the zone. He stays with it. Will bring it into the zone. He has two players on him, but Corbett will pick it up. Corbett sends it out to Edwards. Edwards has it, sends it back over to Scott. Drop pass back over to Edwards. Not the best decision. Well, tie up there from Edwards and the Queen City player. Some liberties were taken. Edwards goes into the corner, absorbs the check, keeps the puck moving. In front, Scott holds on, drops it into the corner. Edwards picks up the rebound. Too much of a bounce, and it gets sent down by Queen City. Stopped by Perkins. Lunsford will pick it up. 15 seconds remaining in the power play. Scott swings and misses.
Get there, Eddie! Go!
Edwards will be joining us in the penalty box. I'm sure Queen City will want a penalty shot on that. They're not going to get one. So, smart penalty to take on the breakaway. We won't call it a breakaway because if it was a breakaway, then it'd be a penalty shot. So, on the partial breakaway. So, Edwards sits for two. But unlike most penalties, that's one you kind of want to take. Come back around. Queen City can't keep it in the zone, so they'll go recover. They'll dump, they'll chase. Brown going after it. Tied up behind the net. Wrap around. Perkins covers. If you don't know where the puck is, but you think it's around you, don't move. Perkins Snow Angels. And stops at 6:12 remaining in the first period. No score.
Oh, wow.
Segal sends it back. Attempted to wrap it around the boards, but it goes up into the netting by the Zamdors. The puck is still there above the Zamdors. We're going to want that one back later. Queen City has it. Send it over to the corner shot. Swallowed up by Perkins. .121 remaining on the penalty to Edwards. A swing and a miss. Brought in. Brown has it. He sends it off the boards. Queen City keeps it in, though. Sends it back the other way. Amasadi will go chase after it. Sends it down the boards. To clear it. Queen City will go after it. Segal will put on the pressure. Stretch pass. Brown will bring it in and dump. More pressure being put on. Morris will let them know he's there. But Queen City escapes the pressure but forgets the puck. They'll go dump it in now. Goes around the Zamdors. Queen City can't take it. And now Brown sends it down ice. 34 seconds remaining on the penalty to Edwards. Stretch pass. Queen City checks each other. That's not a wise move. Segal dances to the puck. Just dump it. There you go. 22 seconds remaining on the penalty. Queen City tries again as most of the Raptors have switched their shift. Knocked down. Sent out of the zone. Queen City will need to reset again. 5 seconds remaining on the penalty. Shot on net. Blocked. Edwards out. Penalty has been killed. Out in front. Sent down ice. Can Keener catch up to it before it gets all the way down? Icing is waved off. Keener has it behind the net. Still holding on out to the point for Patrick Lee, who sends it off of the official. Pick a foot up, Stripes. Good job by Fisher there to stop the progress, but Queen City still has it. Sends it out in front. Good movement there by Perkins. Cross crease to block that initial shot and then to cover afterwards. 4:07 remaining in the first period. No score. Keener to take the face off, goes out. Queen City has it at the point. Shot deflected. Sometimes you want to get a deflection because it'll get past the goaltender that way. It absolutely got past the goaltender as it went damn near in the ceiling. We'll try this again. Puck drop tie up. Sent out. Corbett tried to get it. Keener tries to get it out. Intercepted. Queen City will bring it in. Knocked away. Edwards will pick it up. He sends it to the center. Corbett can't hold on to it. Fisher's got it. Sends it back. Now Corbett hits the girder. And we'll get a stoppage. 3:36 remaining. And we'll get a face-off here in the neutral zone. Still no score. At the beginning of the second quarter, Miami and Washington tied at 3. Queen City brings it in. Shot goes wide. Taken out by Corbett. Edwards providing the pressure. Sent off the boards. Queen City has it. Mid-ice. Corbett can't get to it. Fisher will, though. Sends it along the boards. Queen City has it. They send it the other way. In front. Puck goes over the net. Queen City can't get to it. Now along the boards. Tied up. To Keener now. He uses that kick pass. He's got mid-ice. Absorbs the hit. Probably should have dumped it in there. Shot. No shot. Not sure what the Queen City player was waiting for there. Puck gets sent down ice. Forward icing. 2:35 left in the first. No score. We'll see a face-off in the Raptors defensive zone. Sometimes you bring it in. Sometimes you got to dump it. Now along the boards. Morris gets a piece there. It's still tied up. Lunsford sends it cross ice over to Brown. Brown settles it down, flips it over. Goes through a bunch of traffic, but no one actually touched it.
We touched it. Queen City hit it.
I did not see any contact there. Some people saying that Queen City touched it. I don't know. Anyway, icing is icing. 2:20 remaining in the first. Faceoff goes out to the point. Sent into the corner. Lunsford will go pick this one up. He tries to flip it out. Still in the corner. Morris muscles it through. Lombardo has it now. But they're offside. Now brought in. Brown picks it up mid-ice. He tries to flip it forward. Knocked down by Queen City. But picked up by Brady Scott. Scott will bring it into the zone. Tries to settle down the puck that's bouncing all over the place. Shot on net. Believe we got a piece of post there. Amistadi sends player off the puck and then retrieves. Sends it down ice. Scott can't hold on to it. Goes off of the skate. Lombardo tries to pick it up, but goes behind the Raptors net. Picked up, Lunsford has it. Lunsford tries to scoop it out. But Queen City has it. Shot on net goes wide. Queen City tries to get it out to the point. Swallowed up by Perkins, and we'll get a stoppage. 58.5 seconds remaining in the first period. Still no score. One more face-off deep in the Raptors' defensive zone. I'm sorry. Sent into the corner, bouncing puck kept in by Queen City. Stegall intercepts though, sends it down. Cross ice over Marsiglia. He can't get to it, but Amistadi gets the pace out. Queen City looking for an opportunity. They send it down ice. Not going to get icing when you're standing right next to the puck. Dangerous pass right in front of the crease, but nobody was there, so it goes into the Raptors' offensive zone, where Queen City will pick it up. 20 seconds remaining in the period. Good movement there by Queen City. Offside, no call. Picked up, Lee sends it down. Marsiglia will have it. Only 6 seconds left, needs to put a shot on net. Now gets tied up in front, but that's going to be the period. So at the end of one, Raptors 0, Queen City 0. Meanwhile, okay. Yeah. So 0-0 after one, but your beloved Miami Dolphins hold a 6-3 lead over the Washington Commanders in the second quarter. Much better start for the Raptors in this game. No 2 goals early on. But we'll switch sides and see what happens. Both sides, I think, evenly matched. A lot of familiar faces. Well, I don't know if a lot, but some familiar faces on this Queen City team. Keener to take the face off. It's got Edwards and Corbett on that line. Edwards tries to get to it. Sent in. Sent out in front. Queen City will recover. Corbett, good job there getting the puck away. Now sent in. Intercepted by Keener. Keener will go chase after it along the boards. Sent forward. Lunsford sends it over to Fisher, who flips it up. Edwards gets a stick in there to prevent it. Still tied up along the boards. Sent in. Lunsford will chase after it. He sends it along the boards and out of the zone. Corbett with the shot. Swallowed up. Tough angle shot there. Queen City swallows the puck, and we'll get a face-off in the Raptors' offensive zone. Scott to take the face-off. Tied up, Scott goes down. Shot goes deflected by the goaltender. They send it down ice. Goes back the opposite way. Queen City tries to get it out. They do get it out. Lee's got it against the boards. Sends it over to Scott. Scott sends it off the boards. Goes over to Queen City. Morris sends it back. Queen City has it. A lot of neutral zone play right now. Picked up, Lombardo has it. That's the shot. Goes wide. Picked up, sent around. Bad bounce off the boards, but past Lee. So sent down ice. Icing waved off. Brown takes it the other way. Tries to get through traffic. Queen City takes it. High hit there on Lee. But now in front, blocked by Perkins, he'll cover. Scott throws a little activity back. Need to keep emotions in check in this game. These referees are not dealing with it. It is recommended that the Raptors play with 5 players as they are allowed to. Sent back. Queen City sends it off the boards. Marsiglia ties it up, but it gets sent into the corner. Lunsford will fight for it. He'll take it. Tied up. Good move there, but still kept in by Queen City. Amistadi sends it around the boards. Rogers will pick this one up, sends it cross ice, gets a piece of a Queen City stick. Marsiglia, though, on his horse, but bouncing puck gets over the stick. Stegall, though, sends it back the other way. It's behind the net. Stegall pin. Marsiglia to Lunsford, the shot, rebound, score! I think this one might even count. Good play there as the pass goes back. To Lunsford. Lunsford shot. And then Stegall picks up the rebound. They wave off the assist on that one. They shouldn't, but alas, here we are. Puck sent far down the ice. Amistadi knocks it away. Big check on Amistadi. That's going to raise the tempers up a little bit. Now in front, block and save by Perkins, and we'll get a stoppage. 12:03 remaining. 12:03 remaining in the second period. Raptors hold a 1-0 lead. Sent into the corner. Bouncing puck picked up by Keener. Keener tries to flip it out, gets to mid-ice, gets past the zone. Queen City has it. Shot on net. Blocked by Perkins. And now the goal is off the bearings as a Queen City player who was tied up by Fisher, I believe, goes crashing into it. No harm, no foul. We'll get another face-off in the Raptors' defensive zone. Sent back. Tied up, Brown tries to get it out from behind the crease. Goes into the corner. Fisher tries to get it out. Still tied up. Fisher pokes. Official in the way. Bodies everywhere. Finally, Fisher gets it out. Out at mid-ice. Dumped in. That's icing. It was also offsides, but no one touched it. It's funny. It would have been wrong either way. If Queen City had touched it before it hit the end, it would have been offsides. Since they didn't, it was icing. Offsides probably would have been the better one to take there, but anyway, Raptors will get it in their offensive zone. Scott to take the face-off. Tied up at the Brown at the point. Shot goes wide. Rebound. Lombardo in the corner tries to get it out into the slot, but knocked away. Fisher will pick this one up, though. He sends it around the boards. Lombardo will go chase after it in the corner. Battle sent down. Morris tries to get to it. Still battling in the zone, but now sent out. Fisher has it. He sends it cross ice to Brown. Brown sends it into the zone, but Queen City takes it. Can't recover it. Lombardo gets it out. Now partial 2-on-1 shot blocked by Perkins. Scott tied up behind the net. Shot goes out. Can they keep it in? Yes, Queen City does keep it in. Morris doesn't get all of that check. It's sent onto the boards. Fisher will take it. He gets tied up. Gets sent out of the zone. No icing. Queen City will have to chase after it. Lombardo on the chase. Morris tries to go after it too, but Queen City sends it back the other way. Brown sends it. At mid-ice. Morris. Now Marsiglia. He uses his body to try to get it forward. Brady Scott swing and a miss. Baseball's not your sport. But that leaves a 2-on-1. Drop shot. Perkins says no, thank you. 9:29 remaining in the second period. 1-0 Raptors on a goal from Luke Stegall. Meanwhile, in Spain, 6-3 as Washington attempts a field goal attempt to see if they can tie it up. Kick is up. No good. So the Dolphins still maintain a 6-3 lead, and your Raptors have a 1-0 lead. Puck runner, good job by Marsiglia. Offside, no call. Puck sent back the other way. Pass sent in. That was offside. They said off at least 6 times. Props to Brandon Perkins. That song playing the bass, I can feel it in my lower hindquarters. Faceoff goes back. Lee will pick it up. He'll send it along the boards. Tied up. Marsiglia tries to get to it, but it gets dumped in behind the net. Lunsford will pick it up. He sends it over. Bouncing puck picked up by Rogers. Rogers tries to send it across ice. Still bouncing. Rogers dumps it in. Goes back the other way. Lunsford cuts off progress, and Lee sends it. So we'll take it back mid-ice, also known as neutral zone if you actually know what you're talking about. Still tied up. Stegall gets knocked down. Neutral zone entry by Queen City. They'll go take it over by the boards. Shot on net. Gloved and then covered. Smothered and covered by Brian Perkins. That costs you extra at the Waffle House, but Brian Perkins gives it to you for free. 8:18 remaining in the second period. Raptors still hold a 1-0 lead. Shot on net blocked. That shot goes wide by Queen City. They'll try to send it out. They can't keep it in. Edwards with the pressure, and Keener will take it. He's got Corbett with him. Still holding on, sent around the other way. Edwards cuts it off. Puck gets sent down ice. Icing waved off. Sure. Fisher retains the puck, though. He tries to get it out. Corbett sends it cross ice. Edwards controls it. He'll bring it in. Shot. Save. picked up by Keener. Keener maintains control, sends it over into the corner. In front, Corbett with a shot. Rebound. No goal. Edwards cross-checked while down on the ice. No call. And Edwards once again draws the interference call.
Not us.
Okay, so we'll get a little explanation of the penalty here because there are two penalties on the call, both of them on Queen City. So we'll try to get an answer as to what needs to be put on the board.
Which one? Which one's which?
So 2 minutes for roughing on the initial Queen City player, while the second Queen City player gets a 10-minute misconduct for unsportsmanlike. So the Raptors will have a 2-minute power play. Edward ties it up. Scott will bring it in. Tied up Lombardo. Now we've got another whistle. And Scott immediately negates the power play.
I'm so bad with numbers.
So 4-on-4 hockey. Lunsford with a little bit of open ice there. He tries to get it out. Skates through. Delayed call.
What did you get? I don't know. I don't know. What did you say?
So absolute chaos going on right now. So the Raptors, who had a 5-on-4, now are down 4-on-3. Shot on net, covered by Perkins. So 5:50 remaining in the second period. We've got a 4-on-3. Lunsford catches 2 for hooking and an extra 10 for unsportsmanlike. Shot on net. And there's the goal. So 4-on-3. Scott will come out to make it a 4-on-4. Not enough to get back. Perkins got the initial save. The puck sitting in the crease allowed Queen City to knock it in. So 4-on-4, even strength hockey for the next 30 seconds or so. Saved by Perkins, sent out. Now into the corner. Queen City have the definite momentum right now. Shot on net, goes past Perkins. It's into the corner. Dumped in, no icing. Stegall will chase after it. We're tied up in the corner. Sorry, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. So sent out, dumped out. 20 seconds remaining on the penalty. The initial penalty to Lunsford.
And whistle.
Puck brought in. They'll try to wrap it around. We're back to even strength. Sent around the other way. Queen City still maintains possession. Still in the corner. Tied up. Queen City has it in the corner. Sent around. Good play by Perkins there to stop it. And the save. Cover. And the save by Perkins. 3:51 remaining in the second period. We're tied at 1.
This thing starts.
Oh! What a play by Queen City. Sorry, still distracted. A backhand flip over. Backhand flip over the shoulder of Perkins. Makes it a 2-1 Queen City lead.
That's 2 minutes.
Puck drop. Goes on to the boards. Sent in and touched. Queen City goes to retrieve and send it into the netting. In the NHL, that's a 2-minute penalty, but we're not in the NHL, in case any of you were fooled. Keener with the faceoff goes in front. Knocked away. Good backhand there by Corbett. He'll go try to recover. In front by Edwards. Ooh, great one-timer there by Edwards in front in the low slot. But the goaltender able to capture at 5-hole. We'll get a stoppage. 3:20 remaining in the second period. Out to Brown at the point. Queen City will send it all the way down. Good play there by Perkins. As that looked really tight. Fighting the temptation to touch the puck. Instead gets the icing. So 3:11 in the second. Queen City up 2-1. Keener comes back to take the face-off. Puck drop. Queen City tries to get it out. They send it all the way down ice. That one's on net. So Perkins needs to stop it, so no icing. Puck sent away. Kick there. Goes behind. Fisher will take it. He'll look to flip it out. Edwards sends it cross ice. No one there to pick it up, though. But Corbett will take it now. Shot on net. Gloved by the Queen City goaltender, and we'll get a stoppage. 2:36 remaining in the second. 2-1 Queen City. Scott to take the face-off here. Goes behind him. Morris will go chase after it. Scott sends it out to the point. No one was there. Lee tries to set it back. Goes into the player's body. Cross pass. Fisher does a good job there. Ooh. Perkins was out of his crease there. Bouncing puck. Queen City will recover. They have it in the corner now. Lee will go try to stop that. Sent over into the other corner. Out to the point. Queen City has it. They send it out. Shot on net. Blocked by Perkins. Sent around. Queen City Raptors have it. Queen City intercept. Now sent in. That goes off of a Queen City stick. So that'll go the length of the ice. Tied up along the boards now. Scott will try to get to it. Kept in. Lombardo has it. Shot. Blocked. Good save there by Queen City. Puck goes back. Queen City has it. They have a 2-on-1. Sent around. Does not get there. Queen City still has the puck. Put it on net. Goes off of a pad. Into the corner. Tied up. Lombardo tries to get a piece of it. Goes off of the glass. The dude running the penalty box for Queen City is very awake this morning now. 1:02 remaining in the second period. 2-1 Queen City. Not sure what we're waiting on.
Goalie had his mask off.
Oh, okay. Queen City goaltender is adjusting some equipment, so that's why we're waiting. Queen City can't keep it in the zone. Here comes Rogers. He'll fight for it. Picked up by Marsiglia, who brings it in. Shot gets partially blocked. Stegall will go to pick it up. He tries to send it out. Queen City gets it. Fighting for it. Now it gets into the neutral zone. Brown has it. He'll backhand it out. Stegall takes it. Tries to send it around. Picked up, though. Brown dumps it in. Marsiglia over to Rogers. Back to Marsiglia. Marsiglia can't find the puck. Gets sent out the other way. Brown will keep it in. Sent back the other way. Attempt to keep it in. Marsiglia gets a piece of it. Battle mid-ice. Rogers sends it back the other way. It'll be Dagan Brown bring it into the zone. He takes the hit. Brown keeps it in, though. Tied up. But they can't get a shot off. So at the end of 2, Queen City Royals 2, Raleigh Raptors 1.
Heads up, like as soon as they're done, they're done.
So we'll have a minute of discussion. And then hopefully we'll have 15 minutes of third period. Oh, looks like we're getting the whole 15 minutes of the third period. That's fun. Puck sent in. Picked up, nice backhand by Corbett. Edwards has it, snapshot. Goes somewhere. Corbett will pick it up. Bounces in the corner. Keener tends it out to Lee. He sends it back around to Keener. Backhand in the skates. Fisher has it now. Edwards cross-check from behind. So free penalty here. Folks, that is the third penalty Edwards has drawn in this game. He's just so hittable. And the second one on number 7. So if you want to know who doesn't like Edwards on the Queen City Royals team, it's number 7. So Raptors go back on the power play. Let's see how long that holds on. Fisher sends it over. Cross ice pass to Edwards at the point. A little movement there. Shot. Rebound. Bouncing puck. It's still loose. It's still loose. It's not loose anymore. Brady Scott going through some changes as he goes from boy to man. Puck sent out, tied up. Fisher will take it. Sends it over to Corbett, back to Fisher. Fisher at the point. Shot, blocked, knocked down, out to Edwards. Edwards keeps it in. He tries to backhand it out. That'll come out of the zone. Keener will have to send it back in. He dumps it, but fortunately just to Queen City that will just send it the length of the ice. Fisher will have to go pick this up in the bad part of the boards. Puck goes down. Morris will go pick this up. It's sent back around. Morris fights for it. Fisher, though, tied up. Now it goes sent back around. Corbett will take it. Corbett goes down ice. Recovers. Does it out in front. They can't get to it, so Edwards will go skate down. Edwards loses an edge. Shot. Backhand save. Rough time to lose an edge there. As a shorthanded chance by the Royals, but not much of one as Perkins swallows it up. 12:53 remaining in the third period. 25 seconds remaining on the Raptors power play. Still 2-1 Queen City. Puck goes out to the point. Shot. Blocked. Amistadi brings it down ice. Amistadi does her own zone entry. Gets sent back down the other way. Knocked down. Brown will pick it up. 6 seconds left on the penalty. Good pass there to Lombardo. Lombardo trying to go through traffic. Goes back around the other way. Brown will have to chase after this as he's got a freshman on him. Dumped out. Loose puck. Extremely delayed offsides call. Guess he had to look in his book there to make sure. So the misconduct for Queen City ends. But Lunsford's still in the box here. He's got another 3 minutes or so to wait for his to be finished up. Puck goes back. Lee will try to get it out. Can't get it all the way. Shot on net. Perkins with the easy save and cover. 11:59 left in the third period as the Queen City has a 2-1 lead. Puck goes out to the blue line. Knocked down. Lee will chase after it in the corner. It gets out. Puck still behind the net. Fisher fighting for it with Lee. Now Stegall will take it. Loose puck. He can't get to it. Fisher fighting for it. I get sent out to Marsiglia. Marsiglia cross ice pass over to Rogers. Rogers sends it wide. Marsiglia will pick it back up. He tries to get it out into the slot. It's blocked. Still tied up on the boards. Tries to send it out. Fisher keeps it in, though. He'll send it around the boards. Picked up by Marsiglia. Tries to get it out in front. Bounces. Again. Goaltender was not sure where that puck was. Fisher has it now. Tries to get it out in front. Rogers on the doorstep, but could not get it in. Bouncing puck there on the boards. Sent back around. Rogers will go chase after it. He sends it off the board. Stegall will pick it up. He goes to try to put it in. And now a whistle. As I guess the goal was off the pegs. So 10:40 remaining in the third. Keener to take the face-off. He's got Corbett and Edwards. Out to Al-Mustadi at the point. Sent back around. Al-Mustadi knocks it down, keeps it in. Edwards with a deflection goes wide. Corbett will go pick this one up. Goes out, kept in by Brown. He'll shoot. That goes high. Sent back around the boards. Brown keeps it in. Well, has it at mid-ice now. He'll fight for it. Keener goes after it. He'll get possession. Attempted check there on Keener. That didn't work. Now Keener picks it up, puts a shot on net. Stick on stick. Big slash there by Keener. He's going to get called for that one. About it. Don't do this. No choppy. Alas, the puck is lava. Brown will take it. He sends it down ice.
Good job, Dagan.
Goes all the way down. Pressure by Scott. That's sent around. Morris keeps it on net. Shot is blocked. Knocked down. Queen City will go after it. Brown tries to take away the angle. Picked up shot, goes wide. Sent back around the other way. Saved by Perkins. and Lunsford is free. So face off in the Raptors defensive zone. Tied up. Shot off the post. Perkins can't find it. It's a massive humanity by the crease. Finally, Queen City has it. They send it cross ice out to the point. Shot. Blocked. Now in front. Nope. Blocked again. Now into the corner. Sent around the other way. Queen City will attempt to keep it in. Shot goes wide. Queen City again goes to retrieve. Shot blocked. Bounces over the net. Cover. Scott tied up there. We've got a whistle as Perkins had the puck. 32 seconds left on a penalty to Keener. 8:24 remaining in the third. Queen City still holds a 2-1 lead. Queen City electing to play with 4. Referees feel bad for them and say, you can play with 5, it's okay. Tied up Lombardo off the faceoff. He's got the speed. Tries to get around like 3 defenders. Didn't work. Lunsford has it. He sends it to mid-ice. Lombardo with a check there, right directly in front of me. Did not look pleasant. Lombardo will dump it in. Keener out of the box. The penalty is killed. Now pinned along the boards. Still along the boards. Queen City has it. They'll bring it out. Lunsford will chase after it. That's dumped out. Block shot. It looked like it might have been offside, but shot on net. Blocked again. Perkins attempts to cover. Finally does. For a stoppage. 7:12 remaining in the third. Queen City still with a 2-1 lead over the Raptors. Tied up in the Raptors defensive zone. Goes along the boards. Lunsford fights for it. He's tied up. Goes along the boards again. Lunsford knocks it down. Pokes it out. Rogers will take the puck. Tries to get it out to Marsiglia, but goes into the skates of the Royals. High stick there, but Queen City touched it after, so high stick is ignored. Good play there by Brown to get a piece of it. I'll get tied up along the boards now. Behind the net. Brown fights for it. Goes bouncing out to the point. D-to-D pass. Shot. Blocked. Knocked down. It's sent around. Queen City has it. They'll take it into the corner. Shot. Front. Just goes past the crease. Lunsford tries to get it out. Goes over a Queen City stick, so it goes back into Queen City's defensive zone. Rogers and Marsiglia both on the chase. It'll be Rogers that's fighting for it. Queen City feeling the pressure. They quickly get rid of the puck. Amistadi loses it. The puck is lava again. Both Keener and the Queen City player both let the puck go past them. Queen City gets it. Corbett will knock it down. Hand is up. Where's the call there? Keener pleading his case, but it looks like he's going to get a call on him. At 5:29, the Raptors will go back. Two for rough.
I saw rough, but that's high stick. Rough for high stick.
He came over with like this.
Okay. So apparently it was a high stick. It was something. It's 2 minutes regardless. The Raptors have another penalty to kill. Goes out to the point. Bouncing puck. In front. Whistle. Stop there. Still trying to figure out what the penalty was, but anyway, save made by Perkins. Goes in. Perkins will cover that off the face-off. Corbett to take the face-off. Goes into the corner. Goes off the boards. Queen City spins around incredulously. That doesn't work. It's not going to reverse an offsides call. So we'll get a face-off in the neutral zone. 1:39 remaining on the penalty to Keener. Tucks that in. Edwards tries to get it out. It's taken away by Queen City. Queen City with a shot. Goes into the netting off of Perkins. So we get a stoppage. .457 remaining in the third. 1:29 remaining on Keener's penalty. Sent back to the point. Shot blocked by Lombardo. Second shot goes into the corner. Now Lombardo has it, sends it off the glass. The aggressive kill here by the Raptors. They kind of need to at this point. Shot on net, gets deflected and goes high in there. And pick up. Big shot there. Good attempt by Queen City, but now sent down the length of the ice. Queen City will have to recover. Lombardo will go chase after it. A little miscommunication there from the goaltender and the Queen City player back there. Now Fisher attempted, misses it, and now there's a 2-on-1. Shot block, goes into the corner. Royals have it, cross ice. Try to get it out, but blocked. Queen City still has it. They will go in front and save. .341 remaining in the third. 13 seconds remaining on the penalty to Keener. Still 2-1 Queen City in a tight one. Corbett with the faceoff goes high into the glass. Scott tried to get a piece of it. Now another one goes high into the glass. Tied up. Lots of bodies, not lots of puck movement. Keener out. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Pressure in by Keener. Corbett sends it forward. Scott has it. He'll dump it in. He'll go chase. Queen City knocked it down, though, so they'll have it. Puck sent around the boards. Queen City recovers it themselves. In front! Good opportunity there for Queen City, but a big whiff. And sent down ice. That's going to be icing if it goes all the way down, which it does. So 2:51 remaining in the third. Raptors still looking at a 1-goal deficit, down 2-1 to Queen City. Keener to take the face-off. Sent out to the point. Shot goes wide. Rebound. Nothing there. Edwards ties it up along the boards. Now he recovers it. Gets sent out. Thought Corbett got a piece of it. He did not, apparently. So that'll be an icing. And we'll try this again. .236 remaining in the third. Raptors need to do something, down 2-1. Puck gets out of the zone. Shot on net goes wide. Tied up in the corner. Now out. Fisher tries to get it out. Corbett will attempt to get it. Bouncing puck, though, misses the stick. But now there's an opportunity. Keener has it, but cannot handle the puck. Now bouncing out. Fisher will fight for it with Queen City player, who doesn't even have a name on his back. All right, they send it back. Queen City goes, recovers. They'll send it back along the boards. Keener attempts to keep it in. It goes out. Fisher needs to recover. Out to Lunsford. Lunsford over to Fisher. Can't handle it with the stick. And that gets dumped in. Lunsford has to chase after it. Urgency lacking as we're down to less than a minute and a half remaining. Lunsford has it now. He sends it off the boards. Picked up at mid-ice by Queen City. They'll go to do an entry. Queen City content holding on to the puck. It's out. Queen City brings it back in again. Lunsford gets a piece of it with a stick. Bounces off the boards. Brown attempts to send it around. But it's Lunsford that has it behind the net. Raptors attempting to get it out of the zone. 43 seconds left. Raptors would probably like to try to pull the goaltender. Finally get an opportunity to, but picked back up by Brady Scott, the extra skater now. Lombardo keeps it. Lots of everything going on, but it doesn't matter because the Raptors, mass confusion there at the end, where realistically it probably should have been an offside, but at the same time, Queen City player was literally on top of the Raptors player, not allowing him to get out of the zone. So frustration from the Raptors. As again, an evenly matched game. The Raptors unable to put enough pucks on net there. As the Raptors take a 2-1 loss here at home. We will see you in December, as we'll have 2 weeks off. And then we'll be in Jacksonville, which is apparently a place that some people like to go. So, signing off, we'll see you in Jacksonville.